Hello, everyone. I'm Chris Ruhm with the Ruhm-Insurance Agency. I am a licensed independent insurance agent located in Cincinnati, Ohio. Currently hold a license in 18 states. Today, I want to talk about cancer and Medicare. It's not a fun subject to talk about, but if you're like me, it's probably touched you in your life at some point. So it's a good thing to know. And it's one of the bigger fears people have when they get on Medicare. And I want to go over 3 different plan options and how it might be handled. I just mentioned cancer touches our lives some way, and I just recently had a friend or a client who was diagnosed with cancer. I lost my father to cancer, so it's something that's hit home with me. So I just again want to discuss how a chemotherapy claim again will present with the different types of policies. So this is a recent example of a friend on a Medicare Advantage plan that was diagnosed with cancer and he's receiving chemotherapy. His treatment consists of 3 rounds for a session. So he's going to get 3 rounds. That equals 1 session. And he's also receiving immunotherapy for his particular treatment. So the charged amount for those 3 rounds is $49,000. Medicare then negotiates a rate. And in this particular case, it's $11,500. So the patient responsibility, if you have original Medicare, would be the $226 Part B deductible and then 20% coinsurance. And there is no cap with original Medicare. And that's why people get either a Medicare Advantage or a Medicare Supplement policy. So now I'm going to go into each of the different types of policies and show exactly how this claim would work on each. Medicare Supplement Plan G is going to be the simplest. Sorry about that. This is the easiest of the 3 options. He would simply pay his $226 Part B deductible, and then the plan would pay the remaining amount for the rest of the year. So he simply pays his Plan G premium. Let's say it's $125 a month. 125 times 12 plus 226 is going to be his worst case scenario. Very simple. Medicare Supplement High Deductible G is a little bit more complicated, but it's still pretty simple. Medicare Supplement High Deductible G has a $2,700 deductible. So it doesn't really matter how you get to that $2,700, but it's a combination of A and B. And however you get there within original Medicare, if you get to the $2,700, then the plan pays 100%. So in the previous example, $49,000 billed amount, $11,500 negotiated amount. Well, the first thing this person's going to need is to pay the $226 Part B deductible and then pay the 20%, which is $2,255. So I subtracted $226 from the $11,500. That's the deductible, and the remaining 20% was $2,255. He would be at $2,255 of his $2,700 high deductible. So he would still have a little bit ways to go before his plan pays 100%. With a Medicare Advantage plan, the amount a Medicare beneficiary will pay varies drastically by the plans and the locations in those areas. This beneficiary happens to be in Cincinnati, and he has an Aetna Medicare Advantage plan. And this particular plan has a $5,200 max out of pocket and a zero premium. So the zero premium aspect of it is nice. Chemotherapy is 20% coinsurance on every Medicare Advantage plan I am aware of. He would simply pay 20% of the $11,500 negotiated rate, which comes to $2,300. He's now at $2,300 of the $5,200 maximum. Interesting enough, with this particular plan, the immunotherapy part of the treatment is only a $35 copay, which falls under the specialist copay. So that's a nice little added bonus when he was getting his treatment, which they were pleasantly surprised with. He will definitely meet his maximum out of pocket with this plan because he's going to have more than 1 round of chemo, of course. So each round of chemo is going to be about $2,300. Again, once he gets to the $5,200 max out of pocket, a Medicare Advantage plan will pay the remaining amount. So now that we've gone over a couple different plans and what the outcome might be, here is a little recap on the outcomes and then a couple solutions for Medicare Advantage plans and high deductible G. On Plan G, it's considered the richest plan. All you're going to do is pay your premium plus $226. So in Ohio, Cincinnati area, a male aging in this year, I like a plan that's $123 a month, and then you have this additional $226. That's your worst case scenario. I don't recommend any other policies beyond your Medicare supplement. If you go the high deductible G route or a Medicare Advantage route, you may want to look at a cancer policy along with a hospital indemnity plan. On high deductible G, the Part A deductible is $1,600, so a hospital indemnity plan could help pay for that $1,600. And then we just saw the cost of cancer, so if you got like a $5,000 cancer policy, that would cover you for about 2 years almost of this $2,700. So 2,700 times 2 is just a little bit over 5,000, not $5,400. So you'd have a $400 exposure potentially. But with a $50 plan, you could cover most of that. So that's a nice option. And then if you have a hospital indemnity, you could cover that $1,600 potentially, reducing some of that exposure as well. On a Medicare Advantage plan, the great thing about these plans, there's zero premium. They have many extra benefits. The MOOP can be a little bit high. So you can cover those two big fears with a hospital indemnity plan and a cancer policy that covers your daily intake at a hospital, and then that 20% coinsurance. You might want a little bit bigger cancer policy depending on what your MOOP is in your area, so your max out of pocket. So that just varies. So on a high deductible G, you might only need $5,000 to $7,500. On this plan, you might want $10,000, which will cover you for 2 years. So again, this is supplemental insurance. You know, if you like to keep the money in your pocket, you can always save that $50 to $60 a month in a separate savings account and not give it to the insurance company. But if you don't mind paying for a little extra insurance to cover these bigger fears, then by all means, this is a great solution for you. Again, my name is Chris Ruhm with the Ruhm-Insurance Agency. I am a licensed insurance advisor. I'm licensed in 18 states. I have 2 websites. I have chrisruhm.com that really goes over every product that I offer. I do have a get a quote page on that particular site. You can fill out forms if you're interested in any of my services. And then I have a site that's dedicated to just med supps. I'm a big fan of med supps just because of the convenience and ease of them and the predictable spending costs. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like this video today. Thanks a lot and hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.